Hello everyone, this is the first Let's Play of the series, and when you first load up the game you'll see this screen here. It's a big Minecraft across the top and some sort of funny here. If we go multiplayer, and then back, bringing home the bacon, woo, /v/. I don't know if that's a meme or what you're looking at. Hotter than the sun. They got like 300 of these. Okay, fine. So if you create a new world, you can name it whatever you want. Let's name ours Let's Play. LP. You can put anything you want in the world, generate a little seed generator at the bottom. That just means if you and your friend both put in the same 2 letters, or the same amount of letters, or the same numbers, you'll both end up with the same world. So if my friend would have put in LP, he'd spawn, not in the same place, but nearby. So when you spawn, you typically spawn on sand. I think that's one of the rules of the game. So you usually spawn on a beach, or if you're in a snowy place, you spawn on ice, which can form over the water. And yeah, it's a good game. I mean, the whole thing is made using, I think, 16-bit. So all these little blocks here have 16 pixels across the top, 16 pixels down the bottom, so they can't do a lot texture-wise, but they can do a fair bit. So, first off, changing view. You just click F5, third person, F5, first person. When you first load the game, it might look like this, so you're not actually able to do anything. Just by clicking F1, it brings up your arm and the little HUD. If you click, I think it's E now, they've moved it to E, you can craft yourself stuff. This is just a mod which I installed. We're not going to be using it. It basically allows you to give yourself whatever you want, but we're not going to be using it. We're going to be playing through the game like we should be. So by clicking E, it'll only bring up this in the middle, and then clicking up E again, that'll take it down. I've got a couple of mods on here, but I won't be demonstrating them for obvious reasons. I think I've got to keep the time on this video down anyway, so... Okay then, the first thing you want to do is go collect wood. You use the left mouse button to just dig up the wood, or to dig up anything, to be honest. The whole game is just about collecting resources, digging stuff up, then using it to build something. So with the left mouse button, you dig, and with the right, you place, and you place, and you place, and you place. When you dig up grass, you don't get grass, you get dirt, and if you place it, grass that's nearby will kind of grow onto the dirt and make it look more grassy again. So we spawned right near some coal. We want to go get that later. And then, you know, you just kind of start out by gathering stuff. So you start out with nothing. You go get some wood. You gather some resources. Some stuff you've got to dig up with certain tools. No, go away. Some stuff you want to dig up with tools, some stuff you don't, some stuff is, you know, so for wood, you don't need tools. It's just like cutting down a tree with your bare hands. It's relatively realistic, so you can't really dig up stone unless you have a pickaxe. You can't really dig up trees that fast unless you've got, you know, an axe, and you can pretty much dig up dirt and sand with your bare hands. So that's kind of the point of the game. We're going to go for 16 wood. That's a good amount to have, because that gives us... Well, you see what it gives us. But it's a good game to play. They're always coming out with updates. This is 1.7.3, which means they've just added pistons, which kind of push stuff and move stuff. But people have done some amazing stuff with it. People have made elevators. People have made working cinemas that actually show, like, you know, 20-second movies of something. Some guy made Tetris. It's just really, really good. So, now that we've got some basic stuff, you just take the wood, put it in your crafting bench, here, and you get some wooden planks. And if you right-click, you can place one of a certain item, and if you right-click while you're not holding it, you can split it in half, and then in half again, and then in half again. So we're gonna make a crafting table, which... It's pretty basic. You only need 4 wood to make it, so it's pretty easy to make. And if we just choose a place for the house... Normally, I build an above-ground house, blocks, but purely because it's already pretty late in the day, we're just going to build one below the ground for now. And then we're going to come out at night. But yeah, this game's great. They're always coming out with more updates. There's always stuff going on in the Minecraft world. So if we place it here, you can then make a stick. And if you put sticks in a line, you can make a pickaxe. You basically kind of make what you want to make, but inside here. So if I wanted to make a, for example, wooden pick, obviously, you'd have to have 2 sticks for a handle, and then a bit of wood at the top going across like that for the head. So now we keep on digging. Okay, here we are. We hit some rocks. So now you've got to use the pickaxe to dig this up. As you can see, it's pretty quick. We've got to use the pickaxe to dig this up. Once we've got enough stone, there's another aspect to the game which you can use, which is also pretty good, and it's basically the upgrading of items. So we've got a wooden pick here, and it can dig rock, basically, you know, like, not very fast at all, but it can dig rock. That's the point. But if we, again, I'm just going to make a load of wooden sticks, they're really useful. If we lay out some wooden sticks, you can make a stone head. And if we take a look at the digging speed of wood versus the digging speed of stone, you can see stone's a little bit quicker. And then you can upgrade it further. You can get iron, you can get whatever. Whole thing's very, very typical. So, that's the basic stuff. Gathering and building, and that's pretty much the important stuff that you got to know. You got to know how to build stuff and make stuff. But at the same time, you got to know some crafting recipes. You got to know now. Where's that hole that we found? I think it's this way. That thing I just picked up was seeds. If we get a hoe near water, we can plant these seeds and they'll grow into crops. If you cut down a tree, the leaves will kind of disintegrate and they'll turn into saplings, which you can then plant to supply yourself with more wood. So the whole thing's very renewable, and it's basically encouraging you to utilize pretty much everything in your nearby vicinity. Where was that hole? There was a big hole in the ground. Have I passed it again? We spawned like here. Here we are. Here. Okay. So if we go down here, we've got some dirt, so we can build our way back out. Gonna need to make a jump here. There we are. So yeah, you just kind of gather resources, build up your supplies. We started with nothing. Now we've got a couple of pickaxes. We've got a lot of materials. We can start building our house. The whole thing just builds on what you did before. People have made things like castles from this. It's just a really, 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 really big mod. No, not mod. Sorry. Game. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to end this video by night time. I think the day in total takes 20 minutes, so each day takes 20 minutes, and we're going to just dig our way out here. This can become like a regular mine, you know, you can dig down, and it goes further. I think there's 62 blocks high to the water, and then 64 blocks from the water to the... So it's basically 128 blocks from the very top of the map of the sky to the very bottom. And I think when the final version comes out, 11.11.11, same day as Skyrim, I think they're going to make the sky unlimited. I'm not 100% sure. I think they are. While we're at it, we may as well just kill a couple of sheep. You need shears, like sheep cutting materials to get their wool, unless you just kill them. It's kind of easy. Kill the sheep! You know, you probably use a stick. Probably use a stick. Go a bit kind of brutal on this. Arg, me caveman, that kind of thing. So, you can kill pretty much anything that moves in this game. So, and they each give you stuff that they would typically give you. So, cows give you leather, you can make clothes out of that. We can actually make some armor now. We need one more leather before we can make any type of armor. so there we go. Just going to gather up all the resources in the area before night. Yeah, when this hits night time, we're probably going to end the video, because, yeah, that should be long enough to upload. But yeah, the game's good, and then there comes some more interesting stuff later on. Once you've gathered up the resources, you can start doing the proper stuff, the stuff that actually, you know, looks pretty epic. And there are kind of two ways to play. You can either play realistically, so you're actually trying to build stuff and make stuff, or you can play unrealistically, so you can use the more weird parts of the game. You can become you can be pretty much whatever you want. You can hunt for a living. There's no money implemented. It's supposed to be a game where you've got to gather everything off your own back, which is pretty good. And then here, look, to make a chest, basically what a chest is. Ooh, it's getting dark, got to get inside. It's basically just a chest. 8 wood with a hole in the middle, so if we dump whatever we don't need in the chest for now, then we can just go out quickly and gather some more stuff while we wait for the night. Gonna go dig up some more wood. You really don't want to get stuck out here at night, because if you do, the whole thing it just gets really, really creepy out here at night. I'm gonna stop the video soon anyway. We're just gonna wait till nightfall. There's like light levels in the game. If you get really interested in the game, you can like read up a bit on it, and there's light levels ranging from 0 to 15. 0 is when it's completely pitch black, you literally can't see anything. You can see a little bit, because they made 0 sort of 0.1. So you can see a bit, but that's like total darkness. And then 1 is like a little bit light, 2, 3, 4. Anything up to 7 is like mediocre light. Oh, what was that? Anything higher than 7 is like, you know, daytime, clouded over. Anything higher than like 10 is the sun's out and shining directly down, and damn it, it's nearly night. Which way's to the... is it this way? Crap, I lost my house. Plant some saplings. Renewable source of... You can't ever get caught out here at night. It's peaceful on... oh, that's what was going on. I'm gonna play it on hard. Oh, yeah. Monsters. Ooh, chocolate sheep. These guys are rare. They basically give you brown wool. They're like rare as... well, not very rare, but they're rare. As you can see at night, kind of zombies spawn. You can see a zombie over there. He'll come chasing after us if we get too close. So we really have to get back inside now. Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Damn it. Crap. Pulled off the side of our house. Okay, now, if you just pile some sticks on and get some coal, you can make torches. So I usually make about 30 of these. And then save the rest of the coal for later. If we dig outside, we might be able to see... oh! Skeleton. That's a skeleton. They basically just shoot arrows at you. So, monsters will spawn anywhere that's dark. So you want to light your entire house. You can improve lighting later. You can do whatever you want. But really, when you start playing the game, you just want to make a shelter, get some coal. Even if that means just digging straight down, breaking one of the fundamental rules of the game. You just got to dig, you got to make, and you basically got to hide. So I'm going to stop the video here. And next time, we'll be going out and we'll be killing some zombies. So, see you soon. Bye.